Let's get into it. And for all of you females out there who actually agree and delude you're thinking into say, yeah man, below 450 I say.
You gotta have a real girl in your life. A girl will check for you. A girl will make sure you see you good. A girl will loyal like that. And yet still when I go style a said girl with some idiot girl out the road.
Who no really think say? Especially since 450 have status now. Him never there with a good looking woman and still a fuck other woman out the road. But to make them think say, you know what? From you is a good woman, man not to cheat on you. It's ridiculous. A man is as faithful as his option. That go for the poor man, that go for the rich man, that go for the good looking man, that go for the ugly man. There's not one point in history where you can look back and say, you know what? These men had money and status and even possibly attraction and was faithful. None.
You're deaf.
Again, I say this, I'm in the minority of thinking this way. Majority man even the road, me don't give a fuck about your past. You could have take 100 man from you and them there now, or you and them there now, them all love you to death. Unfortunately, I'm not in that mix. Your past absolutely matters to me. Fuck that.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
I'm not continue another man save game. So I'm say most men were probably alright with women with kids. I am not one of them. Sorry. Been there, done that, you know, work for me. Nah, again. I'm not saying if you want to hook up, that's not a problem. But serious relationship, hell to the no.
Jesus Christ.
Guess what me I realize is the problem now. Even though they accept that most men probably are gonna cheat at some point, in a their mind that are most men but not happen to them. And every single female think that way. Yes, men cheat, but my man not to cheat. That's what they think to themselves.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit.
Need somebody to follow my program as the man. I don't allow no equality, no. Because when they are road, you not gonna expect me not gonna look upon you and say you are equally defend each other. You have expect me to defend you. If you're rich and have your money or go out, you still gonna want me to spend my money upon you. Your money is your money, my money is our money. I accept that. Fine.
I was gonna rebuttal.
Sure.
So with men, they emotionally are attached more to one woman, but sexually, they will lust. Like even if you're married for like 10 years,
Yeah, but it's
they're
a
gonna
matter
think
of-
about somebody or act on it. It's just in their nature. Like
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another reaction video. Now, I got this little clip, I think, through Telegram. I think it was Telegram. Because I'm in a few groups in Telegram and I saw this little TikTok clip of the artist 450 here in Jamaica as a local artist for those watching internationally. And when I saw it, I was like, yo, why this brother here go time we fair do all of these disingenuous clips? I post out. I said all these dreams to the females then. Which in my mind absolutely not right, because here have somebody like me actually I red pill a lot of these females and make them kind of come in a reality instead of this fairy tale, wonderland, you know, idealistic world. Instead of being in a realistic world. Basically, the clip was saying to women that for 2026, they need to stop put up with foolishness from men, you know, and man I take them for fool, and I style them with some idiot girl.
Ladies, you need to stop make the man them take on for idiot. You need to stop make the man them clown on out. And you say to your man them dog, some man or some fish. I don't even think you love woman for true. Because all the fuck, Zine, you gotta have a real girl in your life. A girl will check for you. A girl will make sure you see you good. A girl will lie like that. And yet still, when I go style a said girl with some idiot girl out the road. Not even that. Una manipulate the situation to make you look like say she had the fucker in a relationship. When a uno dog, bro, and don't know what kind of game una play is a serious thing. Ladies wanna stop put up with it 2026 when I work with that.
We're here.
I'm telling you that as a man, we have a completely different experience of life than you. And our experience of life is that we have to optimize for competency because we can't rely on the fact that we look a certain way. We have to get shit done. And the only way you optimize for competency is to be realistic. You have to understand the rules of the game extremely well to be competent within that game. So when I'm telling you things, I'm not trying to insult you or upset you. I'm telling you how the world actually functions. You can ignore me and you can stay in a delusion, or you can sit and go, wait, that actually makes some sense. And what I'm saying to you, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, if women were not psyoped constantly and endlessly by the Matrix to believe that if a man gives them the entire world, they still have the right to leave him because he slept with someone else, you would have a whole bunch more happy marriages, parents would be together, all the arguing would go away, all this dumb shit, constantly complaining about men being men is ridiculous.
The thing is, we know probably I have to put in a context, in the sense that I wonder if he's saying that if you're going to cheat, only cheat with suitable females where nobody can say, oh, she's all mockers. I'm wondering if that is what he mean, or is he trying to say that females not accept cheating at all, no time from men? Because that would be ridiculous. Everybody know this. And this go for even poor men. A man is as faithful as his option. And we try to convince yourself, otherwise you're going to just live in a delusion all your life and you're going to be miserable. Now imagine me I try to get most females to come to this concept and this conclusion. And you out there tell them, say, don't accept no foolish from the man in a 2026. And even when the man them are the wrong, them are try to manipulate it to make it seem like the female or the fucker in a relationship. Now, that little part is a different aspect. Now, I'll say, see, the video was pertaining, around cheating. But if you talk like abuse and them stuff the outside, and the cheating, fear, fine enough. I fully agree with you on that aspect, So if fucker are going at them type of way, then, naturally, you have to have conversations about that, because that should not be happening. But to make them think, say, you know what, from you is a good woman, man not to cheat upon you, is ridiculous.
Women in their hubris think they can live off a man, take his money, and then also tell him what to fucking do with his own dick. And it's bullshit, it's not real. It just gets you dumped and replaced. That's it. And once you've been dumped and replaced enough times, your heart dies because you can't take so many dicks until you totally give up on love altogether. Yes. And then you just become a complete fucking gold digger. Yeah.
A man is as faithful as his option. That go for the poor man, that go for the rich man, that go for the good looking man, that go for the ugly man. There's not one point in history where you can look back and say, you know what? These men had money and status. And even possible attraction, and was faithful. None. Would you agree that most women wait at the finish line for establishment? Means they have money, establish whatever. Most women at 2025, that's where them kind of expect are waiting at. Mm-hmm. Is that a fair statement? Mm-hmm. Are most women waiting at the finish line, meaning they want a man who either have money, status, whatever? Fair enough, right? Yeah. Alright, so no complaints here. So if that's the case, would it be fair knowing that most women ignore most men through the building phase? So when you come already established, cool, fair enough. Would you say it's fair now then, since you're at the finish line now, I'm gonna have you and a few other females? No. Is that fair? My pretext again, You ignore me through the building, I work up, you ignore me, coming at the day yet. I'm there now, but now you either look my side or whatever. Cool. I'm not going to turn you back, and most men still not going to turn you down. But you have to know, say, you're going to be one of a few. Is that fair?
No, start back over that video, yeah.
And for all of you females out there will actually agree and delude your thinking into say, yeah man, below 450 I say. Ask yourself this question. I want to name one celebrity. I didn't have to be celebrity. Someone that you know that's in a relationship where you yourself say, you know what? He's attractive, he has status, and he has money. And more than likely, obviously you can't say, but more than likely, he's not a cheater. Just one. Just one. Naturally, men don't really want one woman. You think, say, for a long-term relationship, you don't really want to look upon yourself. Talia, I'm going to have sex with you for the next 50 years. I'm going to enjoy your pussy alone for the next 50 years. If I were to say that to you, would you honestly believe me?
No man can tell me that.
Alright
The moment
then.
you tell me that, I give away yourself.
Yeah, give you some time. Think about it. One good, probably 98%, and you can't name that one man with that. You know me, I get to understand after doing just a few of these type of videos and interviewing females. A lot of them actually know this, you know. But guess what me I realize is the problem now. Even though they accept that most men probably are going to cheat at some point, in a their mind that are most men but not happen to them. And every single female think that way. Yes, men cheat, but my man not cheat.
Believe in a loyalty. Right now, me I stay single. Me not find a loyalty there no more.
What do you mean? For the man behalf?
For the man behalf.
You're not gonna get that. A man is as faithful as his option, Tanisha. He as faithful as his options.
Respect. Me believe in a respect.
Listen. Even the broke one them, I got have well. So his idea make up your mind says who you ever take it from. You see soon you come, you accept that within your head you're happy enough for a female like a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah man, that accepts it. Listen. Most men are gonna cheat from them get the opportunity. So guess what? I feel just know which one them will accept it from. But to have this thing there, you know what, no loyalty and no man.
But you have some man who cheat and you can't know the way they deal with you. You
okay.
can't.
So respectful cheating.
No, me not accept no cheating. Me just a say.
Have you ever had a dream that you want?
That's what they think to themselves. Who no really think say, especially since 450 have status now, him never there with a good looking woman and still a fuck other woman out the road. And even if so the case, you think that every woman, if him there with a good looking woman, you think that every woman when fuck, besides a good looking one there, look better than she? Even for celebrity me as a man with money, you know, remember, you know, females look for a lot of different things to find them total package in a man. Right, so the good thing I'll say, I'm a singer, I'm sing for the ladies and all them things there, so in a film it's hard to get females. You think say 450 gonna be no blood clot faithful man? I feel like one of them cases where is think or I'm telling you to think, but I'm not gonna do what I tell you to think. And I'm here to tell you, say, yo, don't make the man delude in no foolishness. You hear that? Don't make the man delude, you know. Thinking, say, you know what, we're not gonna stop accept foolishness. Let me give you know a little advice, and of course you don't have to take it. I think you guys' relationship goals should be 1, provider. 2, finding a protector. 3, we don't want to stay, and most women on some level want a man that is attractive. So yes, obviously not going to want some level of attraction. And 4, some level of basic intellect. You can hold a conversation with him, you know, it's not a blundering idiot. Can have a man with money but an idiot same way. Because everybody, you know, life different. You see? But they say anything outside of that should be a plus. If you find a man, but decide to say, you know what, adjust you, fine, great, wonderful. But what do you think are the odds of that? Me I say all of this as a poor fucking man. And even in my mind, I've never thought to myself saying, I'm saying this in my videos. I tell no one woman say, you know what, for the rest of our life, you alone I go fuck and enjoy the sex from just you. That should be one fairy tale and that one dream I sell you. So you see the difference between like me and people like 450. Me I keep it real, the money I sell you the dream, forget enough of you. And a lot of you go fall for it. I say, oh God, look at the song where him sing and look at the type of lyrics him sing and I try to uplift us women and make it, and let us tell ourselves that listen, you know, we don't have to accept certain things and come on to male nature and all them things there. But at the same time, them to accept we as it is. Let's get into it.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Following is intended only for mature audiences.
Your discretion advised.
Right here tonight!
Like everything we may say via YouTube from TikTok, a lot of people make a fool of themselves. And me can say, well, 5 years later, people are still making a fool of themselves. Now, imagine, I take myself out of this equation because it's not hard for me female. So I talk in general for most men at this point. Imagine a man, poor from the day I'm born. Every woman them look a peer go around. See? Now complain about that. So the cheap chop. Every woman want a man who can financially help them. You see the difference is majority of us men accept that and know say, oh, that's female standards. Don't complain about it. Work on yourself and then try to get the type of female you want. That's what I'm doing. I've been single for a while. And for the most part, it's by choice. And the reason I say that is because while I not directly go out to look for them because I just focus on finances and establishing myself, I always keep my eye open to see who I meet. Now, I do meet females fairly often, but I lose interest very easily, even as a poor person, because guess what? In my mind, because I work on my finances and try to build up myself, if I go take anything out of those finances to try to get to know you, you have to work my time. And what I get to realize a majority of females, or show you the basic interest, because I give you an example with even me. We meet a female, have a few conversations with her, feel her out, and then drop in like, you know, we should go out sometime. And when I say I'm good, probably 90% of the time, we do ask that, is a yes. And I say that for sound cocky. I say that because before me even ask them, I have a few conversations with them to feel them before I ask. In other words, I get a little inkling whether there's some level of interest or attraction or just our reason and talk. I can say, alright, you know, we are reason good. It seems like some basic level of attraction is there, so I go hear what she has said. So when I just meet her and boom, just ask her out at the same time. We have some conversation first, feel her out, so you go and then we say, alright, you know, we do road on at the time. But the thing is, when we keep on encounter personally is that when we do that, them say, yes, I have the number, everything is like, the first couple of conversations goes well, and then all of a sudden it's like that chasing thing. The first couple of conversations we text like the first day or two, everything, and like by the third day or sometime like the first, second week, it's like a hell for them reply. Now I'm going back at people. So guess what? Immediately, just call today. Or I guess in truth some of the time they show other qualities and I realize say, yo, that girl here more than likely I just be for a fuck. And as I say, I'm so strapped for cash these days. I focus on building my content and all them stuff like that. I no cash waste on that. And in truth, sex is not necessarily a priority for me right now. Which brings me to our next point. When you guys hear me saying on my videos, say, I not tell a woman say, I'll never be faithful. One understand what I say. I'm not saying that when I'm in a relationship, I gotta just look for have sex to pair different women constantly right throughout the relationship. No. I'm the type of person is I try to find myself someone that I find attractive enough to know say one good, that's probably 95% at the time throughout whatever the relationship is, my focus is gonna be just on her and wanting to have sex with her. Right, so that is why I'm kind of somewhat so picky. Because my life go in a relationships, let me say it again, relationships, not just casual sex, with people I know say some serious level of physical attraction is there. So we know say, alright, you know what? I not go stray, my mind not go stray too much. So that's how me just take my time and just focus on myself. Because I know say, you know what, sex is not a great priority. So when me in a relationship, I'm not gonna want a bag of different woman all the time. That's not what I'm saying. No. So I'm not gonna tell you say, for the next 10, 20 years, I'm gonna have sex with you alone and that'll just be fun. I'm gonna love you forever. And no man, no all they like that. And the man them do all they like that when you can't possibly find that the minority. No problem, not gonna attract it too. So I'm gonna pick a struggle and work with it. Pick a side and stay over there. Either over the side where you can find a faithful man, you're probably not gonna really have that attracted to. You probably not gonna have no financial status or probably no status at all. Them there, you know. Yeah man, go out to KFC, go out to Burger King, go out to Price Mart, go out to any one of them places, go over one gas station, guarantee you have men there would have love to get in a serious relationship. And I put you on a pedestal and I look on nobody else. But guess what? You see them man there. You know the man them with status, with money, and super attractive. Every woman want them and then tell them, say, listen, want you, and even though every other woman want you, you need to focus on me and me alone forever. You're being silly. You're not being realistic. That would be like me, I live with my parents or my family. Now I work and I play peer video games every day. I just sit down and watch peer movie, I listen to peer music. So I smoke and drink every day. Now I have a serious ambition. And I'm going to say, you know what? I want the hottest girl. I want a bugger girl. If I were to give that scenario to a female, I'm like, huh? That don't make sense. I'm not getting a woman like that. But for work on himself. Keyword, work on himself. You see, as men, we acknowledge and accept that, listen, a woman control the sexual marketplace, so guess what? So we get in a relationship with the type of female we want to have to work on ourselves in all of those aspects. To have anything possibly long term, or to get them to get kids for us. We can't procreate for the most part if we status not up. I'm going to say, take me kind of out of the equation, you know, because my issue is not, I'm say, meeting females, but, you know, I just the mindset, or even when I do find them attractive as some mockers. Or come on, when you come on to kids, I'd love to get 2 more. And trust me, 2 more I'm going to get if or when that will happen. I'm going to try my best to screen up that female. I'm saying, obviously, you're not going to get everything, but, you know, he's a man in a rush. So I'm not have a problem to take my time and get to know a female. Me take my time. But I know I'm very picky. We drop a little screenshot and link to a video where get into that, which a lot of you females not going to like. So, bear in mind, I'm not going to like a lot of what is my standard. A lot of no. Out there, I realize when I come with a bag of what we call baggage, but yet the standards are very high. And that's not practical. And I'm doing some hard truths now. I give some hard truths and I know it's a lot of you not gonna like and not gonna like it, but it's the simple truth. I'm seeing statuses with females have 1 kid, 2 kids from 2 different men, a bag of kids, and them are sitting and talk about them standards, etc., etc., etc. No, I'm not saying a female with kids shouldn't have standards, obviously not. But one of the hard truths is female. Even though from a practical perspective only makes sense, you have to go find somebody who can assist you with you and your kids. In a most men's mind, you will getting kids. Now put you more higher, you know. That don't mean you're more valuable. I'm going to tell you the truth in terms of the relationship market. You dip. 1 kid you dip, the more kids you have, the more you value dip. Relationship wise, not human. Relationship wise, you value dip. So you did that tell yourself, say, you know, me not going to settle for a man if he can't do this and that and answer and cover for. Majority of the man them attractive and have status and money. Nah, take up no woman with kids. And the hard truth a lot of not gonna like you, but I just the truth. And the man them wanna do, I go find, I go take up with the kids unreal that attracted to. And you know say a second. Most females would have say start get attention from probably would I say them early teens. And from that age, when start to learn how to reject men, how to be in control. Because obviously a female can't take every single man look, you know. So you learn to get that like a discipline there within yourself from an early age. Now again, for most men, excluding myself, and I saw it go. And especially in later years and this generation, even worse, man. When you think 18-year-old men out there fuck down the place. Most 18-year-old men have no money. Them just a start life. When a woman reach 18, she just a touch her prime, it just a start for her, because guess what? Man, I look at her left, right, and center, half her things left, right, and center. Not only in our area, not only in our parish, not only in Jamaica, but mad all over the fucking world. You think a woman look 18-year-old man left, right, and center? No. So while in a phone man not tell say, yo, if I can control myself, why can't a man? It's easy for me. Most men are probably around I'll be virgin probably till in their 20s these days. Because it's so hard to get female because they have to compete with social media, left, right, and center. Most men get financially stable legally until probably mid-30s or upwards. So let me get this straight now. What you want to understand is this. From your 18, you have been living your best life. I get invited to clubs and beaches and rivers, restaurants, hotels, all these yacht parties, probably getting flew out. I go Panama, I go DR, I go Miami, I go all over the blood, Punta Cana, I go all over the blood clot place, Bahamas, Cayman, Turks and Caicos, Trinidad, all of these places. I get all of this life experience. While the average 18-year-old try to figure out where the hell am I get money from? How am I getting a good job? Legally. And you're going to tell a man where probably spend majority of his 20s trying to establish himself. And if he's lucky enough, early 30s or some point in them 30s, he start get financially stable. I've never experienced with woman, you know. And when them get the money, they probably get a little status. A lot of females want to make a attempt say, yo, even though me as a female, will probably take man from probably my blood clot teens. And I fuck them right up till in my mid-20s or late 20s, and I decide, okay, I live a lot of life, you know, I enjoy a lot of my life, more settle down, you know. And I'm going to find a man and tell him, say, yo, listen, even though I probably have 10 bodies or 20 bodies under my belt right, you know, and you probably have 1, 2, or 3, you have the money and the status that every woman wants, but guess what? You need to focus on me right now forever and ever and ever. And that will make you a good man.
You're confusing a lack of capability with loyalty. Men who can't fuck don't fuck and say, I don't want to fuck. If a broke man starts saying, I don't want a Ferrari, guess what? Nobody gives a fuck because you're poor. So it doesn't matter if you want one or not because you can't afford one. So my point I'm making to you is that it's married men, these loyal men who are paying your bills because they're disloyal in their hearts anyway, because all men lust over women.
A Sims alone you can get for believe them bumbuckler thing. And that me I tell you now. Because any man with sense will go through all them struggles there. And what? Go through all them rejection there for all of them years. And coming the money, they might enjoy them blood clots. Don't believe me, think about your favorite artist. Or the ugliest one. Yo, listen. I'm going to say, you can take a grain of salt to do what me and say, you know what, him probably have some truth to what you must say. And you can keep on listening songs with people like 450 and them man there. I sing out and I put tune and keep on this delusional world and just keep on move from man to man to man to man to man. I look for this ideal unicorn man. I wasting the time and let's rock up a bag of bodies. Can I tell us, oh, I'm not accepting cheating from any man. So as soon as he cheats, I'm going to leave. I'm going to take a next man. You know, and when him cheat, I'm going to leave him. I'm going to go to a next man again. And it's evolving cycle. So when you hear me say, yo, accept the cheating from a man who's not attractive too. If that's a hard, let me try to find a middle ground. If that is so difficult for y'all to accept, then why not think to yourself, here what? I'm not comfortable with you have sex with a bag of woman because yes, you probably want to carry back some form of STD, blah 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 blah. Even though you have prep and certainty, but it no protect you from anything outside of HIV, AIDS, what I get to understand at the moment. You know, so I do get it. You know, concerned about STIs, STDs, VDs and all them stuff. Cool. Do one out of two things. Either you get a little female from every now and again. It can be the birthday, it can be the Christmas. You know, once in a blue moon. Can either be you and him with her, I just line up sitting field. I mean, I said this as you find a man where you're attracted to him, protect and him, provide. But now I say if you do that with every man where you meet. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to say to you, say, listen, I'm get this through the head to you know. Say all that things say, yo, find a man natural. Them man, they're some of the biggest cheaters. Some of them pass, they're some of the biggest drunkard them on the road. Them have fuck more than the average man on the road. You hear that? Come in a real world. Stop making people like 450 keeping on the matrix. I'm keeping on the matrix and I'm keeping delusional. I try to get into the real world and accept like some serious reality if I can realize that listen, there's no ideal man like that. Just like how there's no ideal female like that. Now I have up some money right now again. As a poor man, and that's why I have a problem to be single because I know say my standards fairly high. So I have to work for myself to try find a female who me I got attracted to. And I'm giving you something I have to a lot on the head there now. One, kids can't have a picture for me. So any woman never take for a serious relationship, no kids to the team. None. As well, big up yourself, Anton Daniels. You know, I love that quote. I say, I nah continue another man save game. So I'm say, most men were probably alright with women with kids. I am not one of them. Sorry. Been there, done that, you know, work for me. Nah, again. I'm not saying if you want to hook up, that's not a problem. But serious relationship, hell to the no. At least not at this point. If we're in my late 50s, 60s or so and presuming the relationship no work with whoever I'm with, ideally I want to get the two kids with no work, then sure. I find a woman in her 30s by me at that age, or so she have probably a one child that's grown or whatever. I'll see how it goes. I can't make no guarantees because I say, I'm 56, I'm not going to say I'm not want a woman with kids. That wouldn't be practical. So nobody feels I'm not practical a certain way. Right? But for now, right now, that's a hell fucking no. So I'm say, I meet a female with kids and she want to hang out, you know, have some fun. Cool. But anything outside of that, nope. Not my thing. So big up, I'm say most men don't have a problem with that. Big up all the aspiring stepdads, big up on yourself. You see, not my thing though. Secondly, ideally, she has to be between 25 20 to around 26. Because I say I want 2 more kids, I want at least a year to get to know the female, what really, you know, establish yourself and get to know each other, whatever, then we go down that part there. And for multiple reasons, you know. Prime for the kids, prime years for the kids, them just easier to deal with when them at that age because when them get older, just get harder to deal and feel like I know everything and now I want to talk, blah, 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 not depend on that. You see, I say everything here I mention now because I've been in a relationship like that, I say exactly what I say about it and I say, yo, it just don't work for me. I need somebody to follow my program as a man. I don't know equality, nothing. Because when they are road, you're not going to expect, me not going to look upon you and say, we're going to equally defend each other. You expect me to defend you. If you're rich and have your money or go out, you still going to want me to spend my money upon you. Your money is your money, my money is our money. I accept that. Fine. But more somebody with me more come upon my part. I can't take the headache. Women, that's probably past 26, 27, we have a headache to deal with. For the most part. Also, we don't have too much bodies. And body count it's important for me. I'm not even going to bullshit myself. For years, for years, either their own people or from social media try to tell us, oh, it's not a problem in the past. It has always been a problem for me, to be honest. It has all, and that is why, you know, I never probably have 10 million kids because I tell myself, say, yo, for me, if you get kids with somebody, she can't have ever background and all them things there. Now I must slip up in one of my last relationships. It's that I kind of catch myself and get myself out of that predicament there, luckily. But yeah, man, you know, kids, more than likely between 20 to 26, you can't have no embarrassing past. Me not depend that. Most of them are saying, again, I say this, I'm in the minority of thinking this way. Majority of them, even the room, don't give a fuck about your past. You could have taken 100 man from a you and them there now, or you and them there now, them all love you to death. Unfortunately, I'm not in that mix.
There are 2 groups of women, wives and everything else. Wives and everything else. And if you're a woman that knows you want to be a wife, you need to act like a woman who's going to be a wife one day. Cause get the usual. You're going to be judged as, you're going to be evaluated as such. There's no, I was young and dumb and I did this, I did that. Look, men are, that game is over. Men are pulling your cat facts. They're running your background and saying, there's no way in hell I'm going to be on partner track at a law firm and I'm going to deal with you and you used to date Nug Nug. Or you used to do this, or you used to do that. Nope, you make me look bad.
Your past absolutely matters for me. Fuck that. You know, I got no embarrassing past and I just pretend like the past and this and that. No, fuck that. Ladies, I thought the one of them may probably, you know, then them early 20s are, you know, have them horrible past there. My advice to you is, yo, focus on understanding about what men are really like in our life. Focus on what they are really like, not what you like them to be, but what they are really like. And focus on the priorities. We know say those are the most important things they should look for as attributes for a serious relationship in a man. Loyalty, as I say, if you get it, cool, great. But don't have that as a base standard for why you're going to break up with a man, especially if you find somebody that you're attracted to, you know, some can protect and provide for you. Because all you're going to do is move from another one and believe it or not, even if you say, you know, I don't want to be that attractive, you don't really have to have money. Them man, they will cheat too. Condoms are around, I'm saying, have some threesome. Get a one girl female, go up on the road, whatever. Just not say, alright, if you don't wine at the room, make him do him things, send her a yard or a skirt. But this loyal man, this loyal thing with the whole on around, I don't know what they say, it's just not realistic. Listen, I don't have to listen to me still. Is it? I don't have to listen to me. Just whatever make you happy. You know, if you don't want living that dream and say, you know what, that I understand that I'm not going to hold on to. Wishing all the best. Wishing all the best. So, that's my still the advice. You can either take it or leave it. But You know, big up everybody who watch the video till the end. Until the next one, people, take care, stay focused, and live in a reality.